The woke trend in Hollywood really isn't selling. So many movies, shows, and franchises have been co-opted by this narrative that we need to put our personal political opinions into every form of media, yet most fans don't actually want that forced into their entertainment. They just want good storytelling. Good storytelling is the key to sell something, and when you put real-world politics into a show or a movie, it not only dates it, but in my opinion, it ruins it. So the James Bond star Daniel Craig has admitted that Donald Trump will be a focus in the upcoming No Time to Die film. Now, I personally have liked Daniel Craig as James Bond. He's been okay. He's no Pierce Brosnan in my opinion, but I have seen all of the James Bond movies that he has been in. I was excited for this movie until they announced that they were delaying it, and news like this has come out. So James Bond star Daniel Craig confirmed that the upcoming No Time to Die production will include references to Donald Trump. He spoke with GQ magazine, which more than likely was to promote the upcoming Bond film before it was postponed to November. And of course, he told them that we struggled to keep Trump out of this film. But of course it is there. It's always there. Whether it's Trump or whether it's Brexit or whether it's Russian influence on elections or whatever. Now I just want to call bullshit on this really quickly, because if you wanted to write a film without these references, it would be more than easy to do. You do not always need to put real world parallels into something that is a work of fiction. Yes, James Bond does have a lot of calls to real life. It's not like it's a high fantasy movie, but if you really wanted to keep this stuff out of it, it would be more than easy to, unless you went into it, of course, wanting to put these narratives into a movie like this. Craig then despairs how Donald Trump and Boris Johnson conduct themselves. But that's not the way the world works now. It's about humiliating others to save one's own skin. And it's cowardly. It's just fucking cowardly. Not only does Craig admit that No Time to Die will have a focus on Donald Trump, but he also details that he was more heavily involved in the writing of the film. He says, "I've kept my mouth shut before and I've stayed out of it and I've respected it and regretted it." Of course, there we go. We have the narrative being pushed, because he was just talking about how he doesn't like all of these people and he thinks that they're cowardly and how it's humiliating how they carry themselves, yet it was just admitted that he of course had something to do with the writing. It was the same thing with Picard and Patrick Stewart. He was an executive producer. He of course is also Jean-Luc Picard. This is the big problem, is when actors get parts on writing and they get to put their opinions into the writing. Now, I don't think that this is always a problem, because there are some actors that genuinely care about the character that they're playing and they care about the universe that they are in. They don't want to throw real world political opinions into this work of fiction. The latest James Bond film, No Time to Die, has been delayed to November, with media reports indicating it is due to the coronavirus. However, recent rumors indicate it could be due to rewrites, and Craig's comments regarding Trump actually add fire to those rumors, given how woke films have fared at the box office this past year. Either way, No Time to Die is expected to release November 25th, 2020 in the United States. I personally will not see it now. I think that things like this are bullshit. I do not want these types of narratives thrown into my movies. If I want to go and watch a movie, I want it to be entertaining, not remind me of real life. I rarely say a franchise or a character can't be saved, but this could honestly be the nail in the coffin for James Bond. I hate when writers do these types of things. They just cannot resist throwing real world politics into movies, and to me, that's not entertaining, and it dates the movie, which is a really big problem. I don't plan to see it. I wonder if they will end up doing a lot of reshoots, and they will take all of these references out of the movie, but it really sounds like this was a big focus for them, so let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. How do you feel about Daniel Craig admitting that Donald Trump will be a focus in the upcoming No Time to Die film? Are you planning to see it? Are you disappointed to hear this? If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a like, and of course if you did not, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.